guy named Richard, like adventure, like to hang out. This time, he is in Bangkok. No hesitation, he tries some stimulating games right away. Drink a whole cup of snake blood. So good. Next, go to find a popular motel. Prepare to rest for a few days. Turn the key, but can't open the door. A beautiful sister approached. Opening the door with little effort, they were to have sex. But unexpectedly, the beautiful sister whirled back into someone else's room. Stunned, sound of the next room. All right, but it's midnight. There are also drunk people outside the door. Richard looked up at the ceiling angrily. He sees a head poke out from the partition. Brother, do you have a cigarette? Then, he couldn't sleep. Daffy is also an open-minded person, so the two of them just smoked, just talked. Not longer after, Daffy mentions a legend. It is an extremely mysterious island. There is a beautiful beach like a fairy tale. The four sides are hills and mountains. Few people know of its existence. There was spoiled for smoking cigarettes without fear of all. Daffy's look, Richard without being polite said, "Brother's your brain a problem?" The two men smiled at each other, then everyone went home. Another day Richard just walked in from the outside. He saw a woman cleaning the wall. Richard hastily reminded him about the power line is sparking. Uncle, life is very important, but the aunt just said, "How can I don't need you to worry." And you, the woman pointed to Richard's door. "Young man, you have a letter." Richard unwrapped the letter. There was a map in the letter. "Oh, isn't this the beach that Daffy said?" Richard was about to ask the aunt, but he couldn't see her. He would ask Daffy. But in Daffy's room, Richard was stunned. Daffy died. After that, Richard decided to invite Francoise and Etienne to find it. Beach in legend. The other two listened then were excited immediately. They immediately set out. Etienne is girl with travel experience. There is a map of Daffy. The three of them easily reached a small island. Richard was watching Francoise's body. Then Etienne ran over. "Start tomorrow morning." But the boathouse said they can only take us to the nearby island. After a while of negotiation, the three of them make a decision. Not going straight to the mysterious island. Then swim there. Late evening. Richard was wet, wanting to go back. But in the pocket. Well, the key. Where? The man next to is a good guy. He gave Richard a coat and offered some drinks. The night is long. After a while, the two again mentioned the island in the legend. Richard was silent. But before departing, Richard transcribed the map, then put it in front of the neighbor's door, and gave back the coat. At the boat, the three of them sat on a small boat. Soon arrived a small island. After a night of rest, look at the mysterious island in the opposite. Richard swam towards it. The three of them tried their best, swimming for a few hours. That was only halfway. Richard is about to swim. Etienne in the back shouted loudly. "What?" Etienne said. "I just saw a shark." Richard panicked. "What should we do?" "Keep swimming." But Richard hadn't been able to swim for long. Then Etienne screamed again in horror. Richard turned his head to look. Francoise is nowhere. The two hurriedly looked under the water. But Francoise was still nowhere to be found. Richard was scared out of his soul. Ow! Then, the body is suddenly heavy. Richard was dragged to the bottom of the sea. Real stimulation. Richard peed. Luckily, this is just a joke by Francoise and Etienne. Not longer after, eventually the three of them made it to the island, rest for a while. The three of them continue to leave. They have to find the beach of the legend. A field of tobacco plants suddenly appeared in front of three people. The three of them are still busy. Then Richard suddenly saw a monkey. When he saw the chain on its neck, Richard knew it's not okay. As expected, a muscular man with a gun, lying under the tree. The monkey moved. Make him wake up. Right now there are several people armed with other guns, also close to this field. The three of them crawled on the ground, no sound made. But about to be discovered, so Richard took the lead the other two to crawl away. Fortunately in the end, the three of them managed to escape. Now it is time to take a sip of water to reduce fear. Originally Francoise and Etienne intended to retreat, but Richard didn't mind. So he made that up. Just go along this little stream. The legendary beach is over there. After a while, the three of them reached a cliff. No way out. Etienne was also impatient. You said that the place is near, right? How do we go? While the two of them were arguing, Francoise jumped down from the cliff. After sinking into the water, Francoise emerged. Now these two young people, no matter how cowardly they are, have to jump. After two loud screams, Richard and Etienne also fell into the water. The three of them were cheering happily in the water. Then there was applause resounded on the bank. Congratulations, it took me an hour to have enough courage to jump down there. Nice, Richard believed. He had found the beach in the legend. The three of them followed the Negro to a small house. The manager there asked the three of them, how did they know this beach? Richard revealed the map and Daffy. Next, the manager asked the three of them, have you shown the map to anyone else to see? The three of them said no in unison. After burning the map, the three of them joined this family when running to the beach outside the house. The three of them couldn't control the excitement anymore. Too deserved. Here was exactly what Daffy said. What a paradise on earth. Tourists here are all quite friendly. To survive, everyone help each other. There is no sadness or sorrow. There is also no need to worry about complicated human-to-person relationships. Rules are only to keep it a secret. Do not allow more people to come to this island. This rule is also the only requirement that tobacco growers have. Management requirements. So river water does not violate well water. Soon, Richard had a position in society. Also lucky, he killed a shark. During food shortages, he became the hero there. Even Francoise was also attracted to Richard's hegemony. The two of them are a couple. Etienne was cheated. Of course she was angry, but Francoise volunteered. He couldn't do anything either. But for a while, something bad is going to happen. Today is shopping day. Sal sent Richard to buy with him. After a busy time, the two of them are sitting and drinking. Then Richard ran into two kind boys from before. This guy is also straightforward. Immediately introduced to the girls around. This is the person who gave us the map. Richard knows what's wrong. He hurriedly explained. But no one believes. Now that's good. Time to go back to the island. He would be killed by others. However, Sal did not make it difficult for Richard. But in exchange, it was Richard had to sleep with one night. Then keep it a secret for Richard. This trouble is not over, the other has come. Something big happened on the island. Stan and Christo, two people in charge of fishing. Sharks attacked them. One died, one was injured. Happy atmosphere before. Suddenly turned gloomy. For not wanting to be disturbed by Christo's painful screams. The crowd kicked him out of the shared house. Ignored Christo. The beach looks like this worldly fairy. Now disappeared. One day, Sal called Richard into the woods. They are watching. The people on the opposite island. No way. Richard was required to stay watch over them here. But after a few days, haven't seen the people on the opposite side of the island. Only saw Francoise rushing. Turns out she already knows the story. Richard and Sal slept together. Now that's good. They are kicked. Richard officially become the object of being laughed at by the whole society. Lose it all in just a few days. Richard has a mental problem. But he search everywhere on the island. Even the base of the people on the island. Richard was as clear as the palm of his hand. He shoots the gun sometimes. Or wrap the towel on the forehead. Also put a few traps on the way. That day, a group of friends of the kind guy once lent Richard his shirt got to the island. Richard's mind was no longer sane then. So didn't stop them immediately. When coming to the tobacco field, they all screamed excitedly. But Richard used to do. But those people, not as lucky as the Richard team. Fun has not been long. Have seen the gun pointed. What should I do? Of course, retreat. But conflict happened. A young population hastily opened fire to kill a person. Oh no. The leader did not intend to kill anyone either. But saw the other three people flee. Have to kill them. When the girl's blood was on Richard's face, he has just awakened mind. At that moment, the island also discovered Richard. Richard ran away. But the islanders also did not give up, chasing after Richard. But that was unexpected. The islanders trampled on Richard's trap. Oh no. Richard was originally about to ask Francoise and Etienne to flee with him. But the three of them have yet to act. They were captured by the islanders. The leader has spoken. I don't want to harm you guys. I'm just a farmer. We grow tobacco to feed our family. If more people are on the island, then there will be big trouble. Our children will starve to death. Give you guys a chance. Now quietly leaving is okay. But of course Sal refused. This is a society she founded. The leader pulled out a gun. Put a bullet inside. His request was very simple. If Sal kill Richard, then he will let the others stay. Sal did not hesitate. Then pulled the trigger. No gun sound. But everyone's peaceful heart were hurt by Sal. This place is no longer paradise. Now it is like outside world. In the end they chose to leave the island. Richard also returned to his city. Continue with the previous life. Only one photo remains. The story ends here. Remember to comment and follow. See you in the next movie.